Hello, I'm waiting for my nails to dry, so I thought it'd be a really good time to do a video and talk to you about some channel updates and what my decision is. So I have made a decision about my channel and I am going to be staying. I have decided that I want to continue making videos. I lost my mojo for a little bit there and now I'm back and I'm feeling like I'm okay to do my videos, and I also like to have it as a kind of diary of my life that I can look back on and that my family can look back on as well. So I do enjoy doing it and I am going to be staying. However, I will not be putting the comments back on yet. I don't feel ready. I am concentrating on my own life, as I did put a video up today about that, and I was talking about how at the moment I'm being a bit selfish. To be honest with you, it's the best thing I've ever done. I decided to concentrate on my life. I have raised my kids. My kids are older now, they're adults. You know, I've got a grandbaby, another grandbaby on the way. And to be perfectly honest, I'm still young enough that I've still got my life ahead of me. In actual fact, sometimes I remember somebody at work once thought that I'd had children as a teenager because she thought I looked younger than I am. I'm actually 45. I had my first child at 22. So, I've still got life ahead of me. I'm 45 years old. I could have, if I'm lucky, another 30, 40 years left. And before I get old and I can't do anything anymore, I want to go do stuff. And I don't even believe in that. I've seen people that are like, look at Captain Tom. He was like 99 and still doing stuff. So I don't believe that you can ever give up like that. It's all to do with your gumption, your mojo. I lost my mojo on my videos for a little bit. But I feel okay now and I feel like I'm back and I'm able to continue with my channel. I like the fact that I have this to look back on one day, and especially at this time of life, because I have got so many plans. I've got so many plans. There's so much that I want to do and I'm all go at the moment. I'm still looking for more hours, but it's looking like I'm going to be able to work at home. So if I'm going to be working at home, great, because that means that I've got time to plan other stuff in the meantime. I want to go get my driver's license. It's something that I never done. I actually did do 7 driving lessons just after I'd lost my youngest daughter, and it was something that I decided that I wanted to do then. And then life kicked me in the balls when my other daughter had a bit of a car accident, and it was quite awful and it scared the crap out of me, and then I didn't want to be on the road. And she's doing a driving test this year because she has got 2 children, or she's about to have 2 kids, and she needs a car to get around and do mum stuff and go to work. But I would also like to do that, and I'm going to do it in my own way. I have, like I said in this other video, I am always listening to other people's opinions and how they think I should be doing things and should be doing this and should be doing that. And I get told this stuff all the time. And I think the only people that don't tell me what to do is my parents. They like guide me and advise me, but don't actually tell me that this is what you need to do. It seems to be everyone else that does. And I'm like, why? Like, I'm still my own person. I want to be able to make my own choices and my own life decisions. And so one of those things was that I had a lot of people saying to me, "Should you do in a manual? Go learn in a manual car. Go learn the stick car." I don't want to. The technology is there. I live, fortunately, in a time where we have really good technology, and I'm going to go and learn in an automatic because it's like driving a go-kart. That's what I was learning in, and I just want to pass it and fund a car. Automatic cars are cheap enough now as well. My husband's a qualified mechanic, so I've always got someone there to have a look over the car, and it's not like it's a big deal as long as I'm funding it myself. I've said this all along that, at the moment it's really about me being independent. I'm feeling like something shifted in me and that I'm going to just continue with my selfish streak of being independent because it's working for me and that's what I want to do. I know that I'm going to once I've got a job, I can make these plans. I've got some goals that I want to do. I want to get some savings behind me. I want to get this driving test done. I want to get a car, and I want to go travel for a little bit, even if I go on my own. I still want to go travel for a little bit. I want to go see some other places. I did mention this in the New Year video. I've not even seen Scotland. Like, I've not seen lots of places in the UK, but I want to travel. I want to go somewhere else. There's a big wide world out there. and I'm sick to death of doing everything that everybody else wants to do and not doing what I want to do. Now is my time, and this is what I want to do. So I've made my decision about my channel. I have decided to keep it. Yeah, of course I'm going to be still sharing things with you, still vlogging and still doing that stuff. But at the same time, you know, like I said, I'm sort of dealing with changes in my life, and I'm dealing with, you know, things that I want to do. And so I'm just going to take you along for the ride. You know, if anything pops up, you know, it's different, then obviously I'll talk about it if I can, or if I feel the need to. If I don't, then I won't. But at the moment, no comments, because I want to be dealing with my own stuff before I feel ready to sit and talk about it. I'm not saying that I won't go live one day where I can talk to you all. That might happen in the future, but at the moment, it's not something that I want to do. But my channel will be staying, and it will be remaining on YouTube, and I will be keeping it as it is. So yeah, you can expect a couple of videos a week from me still. Sometimes it might be more, sometimes it might be one. I'm not giving myself any pressure at the moment, but there will be a video, 1 or 2 a week at least. That'll be bare minimum. This week you've been a bit spoiled, because I've done the one the other day, then I've done the one that I put up today. I've done a short yesterday as well, where I've done the mug cake, because I just felt like making one. And this one, so you're going to get like 4 this week, which is very unusual of me. Maybe I should just put more effort into it. I think it would be really a good idea. And at the moment, it's just like a case of, you know, I've got my life plans, and I know what I'm doing. I know what direction I'm going in. And I feel like it's the first time in probably 20 years where I've actually gone, I know what I'm doing. And the last time I done that, the last time I think my children were quite small, I'd taken myself back to church, and I really wanted to like have them away from worldly stuff, and I'd done that on purpose so that we went to church and we spent all of our time doing that. And I never saw anyone that I'd done like worldly stuff with. It was really weird. I spent 2 years doing that. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, the other thing is spiritual updates, because I sort of shared about my spiritual life. I went, and maybe this is part of it, that I kind of found my mojo. I found where I want to be. And it's taken a lot of studying, it's taken a lot of going inwards, and I've realised that I am very much a Christian, but I do not like mainstream church. I don't enjoy it. I feel like I can find my own relationship with Jesus and God and do it by myself. I don't feel like I need to go to church to do that. In actual fact, we know that the Bible is not complete. There's a few books that are missing from it. The Catholic Church has more books in the Bible as well. You know, to be honest with you, if you go and look into it, there is, I'm sure if I remember rightly, it's the Book of Thomas, I think, that's missing. One of them, I know the Book of Enoch's missing. That would be part of my fallen angel thing, say Enoch. That's why I got my AB negative blood. So maybe that's what it is. Look at my eyes. I've never seen eyes my colour. They're so weird. They're like bluey green. Anyway, yeah, getting back off of that, because I know that everybody freaked out when I said that. I'm actually an alien. Maybe I am, who knows? You know, when I was talking last time, you don't know people on the internet. I could be AI for all you know, but obviously I'm not. But do you know what I mean? I could, because AI is brilliant now, isn't it? You just can't tell the difference. But yeah, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Book of Enoch and the Book of Thomas. I'm sure it's Thomas, the Book of Thomas, that one was taken out. It wasn't included in the Bible, or it was hidden or something. There was something like that. But in that book, it says that God is, you have to go inwards to have a relationship with God and with Jesus. So it doesn't say that Jesus isn't real, that God isn't real. You know, I watched a thing a while ago actually about the he's the guy that's, I can't remember his name, but he's the guy that's the most clever person in the world. He's got the highest IQ and all of this. And he's like a really cool guy, just sits there with his cigar and his moustache. But they asked him if he felt that God was real, and he sort of broke it all down and explained why God is real. So, you know, stuff like that I love. I love the science behind it. I love the fact that I've had an experience in which I believe that I saw Jesus, and I put that on my other channel as well, and I think I did speak about it on here, but no one can take that experience away from me. So that's where I went with my spiritual life. I carried on doing my stuff, I was chanting, I was doing my meditation and all of that. I still love meditation, I still love breathing exercises and things like that. I find that it's very calming and I really enjoy it. But I also enjoy reading the Bible. I'm a bit controversial in the one that I'm reading. I read the Passion Translation now and I really like it. I do love the NLT, New Living Translation one. That's my second favourite one, and my third's probably the NIV, but I always go back to the Passion Translation. It's very controversial because people go, oh, it's not real, it's not a proper translation, but I find it really easy to understand. In the LDS Church, they only wanted you to read the King James Version, and it's really difficult to get hold of Old English when you don't live in that time anymore. It's really an odd thing, and I know they've updated it and stuff so it's a bit easier to understand, but it isn't. It's really difficult to understand. I'm reading all these Lee, Lai and Laos and I can't understand it, you know. It just doesn't go in there. So I love audiobooks, and I love to read a book while I'm listening to the audio. Like, I love to follow along with it. And so they've not, as far as I know, they've not done audiobook for Passion Translation. But if I find it, then I definitely would follow along with it that way. But at the moment, I just, you know, read it when I feel like it. I'm not picking it up every single day. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I don't feel the need to. And so that's what's going on with that. But yeah, as for my channel updates, it is really just a case of just letting you know that I am going to be staying. I know some of you are like, you know, and you guys are so supportive as well. Like, you're so supportive, especially my OGs, so supportive of everything, you know, and completely understand if I take off my comments and I just can't deal with people in and stuff at the moment. And, you know, all of that stuff will come out. I will explain exactly why and what happened and what was going on. It's a bit different to, you know, what's happened before. I think a lot of it, and especially with that weird comment that I had, was to do with like assumption and people just assuming it was all to do with work and stuff like that. And it wasn't. I was having some real problems, and those problems, they've not completely gone away, but I am dealing with them by being selfish. You know, I'm doing me and I'm doing what I need to do for me. And I'm not going to stop doing what I need to do for me, because that's what's keeping me going. And so every decision I make, there's a reason for it, and all will be revealed at some point. If you choose to stay along, then, I just love you for that. Thank you so much. If I've got new subscribers, hello, I vlog my life, and sometimes I'm funny and sometimes I'm random and sometimes I sit down and waffle like this. But, you know, I appreciate everyone on here, everybody that's stuck by me and everybody that understands, you know, that things happen in people's lives. Things happen in everybody's lives, and we choose to deal with it in different ways. I put myself on the internet and I put myself on my YouTube channel, and I really enjoy doing it. And thankfully, there are still people out there that enjoy watching as well, which is lovely, because I feel like I'm not on my own. And I will be putting the comments back on at some point. I just don't feel ready to do it yet. But yeah, that's pretty much my updates for my channel. I'm very excited that I've finally made that decision. I feel really good about it. You know, I've had people emailing me and stuff. I'm so sorry I've not answered. I have just been really going through the mill. It's been a very difficult time. It's still not over, but I'm strong. I feel strong. I feel strong. I feel like I'm, you know, doing it. Sisters are doing it for themselves. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm doing it for me now, and it feels fabulous. I feel wonderful, and I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to what's next, and I'm doing everything right to make this stuff happen. And yeah, that's going to be me. So yeah, that's my update about my channel. It's been so nice, you know, just to have a little moment where I can just go, right, I'm just going to take time out, you know, take the comments off for a bit, so I'm not getting sort of people talk to me from all angles, because I've had that all my life, and I needed to just sit and make a decision for myself, and I feel really good that I've done it. So going to London tomorrow, and so I will be filming, and that one will be going up for the weekend one on Sunday. Yep, on Sunday. I'm actually going to London for 2 days. I'm staying over, and I'm very excited about it. So you'll be coming along with me, and I will see you on the next one.